Hello and welcome, you're watching Gameplay Guild, and today we'll be answering the question if ChatGPT can design a Minecraft house. So I'm sure by now you all know what ChatGPT is and how powerful it can be, but what I'm really interested to see today is, can it design an actual block by block blueprint for a real Minecraft house? Let's find out. To start with, I asked it to give me a blueprint with the location and type of each block, and I just got some general advice about building houses in Minecraft, what blocks to use and things like that. So I went more into detail and asked for a 2D array. Now we're getting somewhere. I jumped into Minecraft and built a house following ChatGPT's blueprint. As you can see, the house is quite small and only uses oak planks, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a door or if the side's just missing. But I guess maybe you could possibly call this a house, but it needs improvement. So I asked it to make it bigger and more advanced, and this is what it came up with. In hindsight, that was a pretty vague request, but let's see what we got. This time the house is quite a bit bigger and made entirely out of stone bricks with no doors or windows. On the inside we have this strange floating structure. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Let's try again. This time I asked it to make it a prettier shape and use more materials instead of just one. And of course to add some windows. This is what it came up with. It looks promising, let's get to building. This is where the dangers of ChatGPT show. It said the house is 11 blocks long and 11 blocks wide, but in the blueprint it is 10 blocks long, so I had to correct this part. This is a good lesson to never blindly trust AI language models. Here is the house we got, and it looks like a huge improvement. We have windows and nice wood accents, still no door. I didn't explicitly ask for one, but I would think every house needs a door. The house is quite tall and it is still a cuboid despite asking for a prettier shape. Let's see if it can be improved further. I asked it to make it look like a normal house, but that didn't go well. I could see just from the blueprint that it was another cuboid, this time without even any internal space. It did, however, use more varied materials. So I told it it made a mistake, and it generated a house that supposedly had internal space, but it was once again a solid cuboid of mixed blocks. I then abandoned the idea of a normal house and went back and instead told it to generate a more interesting shape and to add a door. Once again I received a house with no internal space, but this one was indeed a more interesting shape, so I decided to build it anyway just to see what it came up with. This one was a bit more difficult to build because of the weird shape and because the layers weren't all the same size. ChatGPT said to add a door wherever it suits the design best, so I just put it here. In the end, the structure actually doesn't look all that bad, and if you hollowed it out, it could make for a nice little house. It wouldn't win any building contests, but I'm still overall quite impressed with what it managed to do. So, do you think ChatGPT succeeded in designing a house? Let me know in the comments, and share your stories if you've played around with it yourself. I will put the link to the ChatGPT conversation in the description, so you can have a closer look or continue where I left off. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, it helps a lot. See you next time!